Hey guys, it's Roscoe, and on the Space Couch today, now that the Last Jedi Visual Dictionary is out, there's additional details on the Praetorian Guards, so let's check it out. I'll just pop these slowly over to the side, so we can have a look at the spread. Now here we are, the spread of the Last Jedi of the elite Praetorian Guards. Let's just move them a little bit further over. So here we go. So this guy, which is this one, he is known as the 7th Guard, and he has on here, because obviously these two, they fit together, his two blades. It has a tempered micro-edge carbonite blade, flared composite armour helmet with mag field conductors. Then on the other side, it has twin vibro arbear blades in connected configuration, so each of these is a vibro arbear blade, with an ultrasonic vibrational blade cradle. That is like the stuff at the very end, the red you see on the blade. And then you can't really see it on here. There's a tiny little bit there. I'll just bring that closer to you. That tiny little bit that you can see sticking out at the base of the blade, that is where the scintillating electroplasma blade comes from. Now you see here the various weapons. You see this one, these are the 3rd and 1st Guards, so they are both this type of configuration. Now, it says about them, this one, this is not one that I have, but it is a chain, it's this, which can be loose like this, or it can go like that, to different configurations. So it's the Bellari Electro chain whip articulated configuration. That's where it's like the actual whip. And the little bits in between are electroplasma filaments. Now it says here is there's only 3 different types of helmets, although there are 4 pairs of guards. So I'm not sure if essentially, well, it's either there's a helmet we're not seeing, or there is essentially 2 pairs with the same helmet. But it says the origins of the Praetorians remain a mystery. The name itself dates back to the 14th Etresian Emperor of Kittel Fard. Examination of Praetorian fighting style reveals a hybrid of Teras Kasi, Bakuni hand, Echani unarmed forms, and even Narkanji blind alley techniques. Yes, so we see here his electro chain whip, and that is in the fixed configuration. We also see, we'll just bring him back now. This is again, it's an Electro Bacento tempered blade surface. Large pauldrons, this is on all of them, to deflect vertical strikes. And the segmented plate armour that you see, although it's not so great in this light, you can just about make it out there. Don't fall over. Right. Allows for flexibility. And the greaves that we see here protect the lower legs. It says the layered armour of the Praetorian Guard is a high-tech onion skin of laminate impregnated with conductive wire paths that, once powered, create an intense local magnetic field. Once this energy-intensive field activates, the powered plates can deflect blaster fire. Even a lightsaber will glance off, although a directed thrust will penetrate the shell. It certainly does. The mag coils are costly, the plate's heavy, and mag field exposure is ultimately painful for the wearer, but such are the sacrifices of protecting the supreme leader. The Praetorians endure this out of unswerving loyalty and duty. Yes, so what else does it say? The weapons, which obviously we can see here, all the different ones, like these in both configurations, that as well as the whip, and another huge blade as well. It says the Praetorians carry weapons that are high-tech versions of unpowered analogues found in primitive societies across the galaxy. Each tempered metal blade is connected to a compact ultrasonic generator that creates a high-frequency vibration across the cutting edge, increasing its lethality. Parallel to each cutting edge is an electroplasma filament that creates an energized blade capable of powering a lightsaber. So it says about the Guard, the Praetorian Guard are a bold example of an imperial symbol reimagined, distorted and aggrandized by the First Order. These elite sentinels stand watch over Supreme Leader Snoke's throne room aboard his flagship. Their brilliant red uniforms are a deliberate echo of those worn by Emperor Palpatine's royal guard. But the pageantry of the robes has been swept aside to allow an unhindered view of precision-machined combat armour. The Praetorians are the ultimate close-circle guard, eschewing ranged weaponry. They are the last line of defence protecting Snoke, ready to destroy any threat that would dare penetrate so deeply into the First Order's heart. Supreme Leader Snoke's first line of defence is his reclusiveness. His reputation looms large over First Order territories, but he rarely makes public appearances, preferring instead to transmit his image across light years as a hologram. Very few ever see him in the flesh, and those are afforded an audience with the Supreme Leader are kept within lethal distance of his ever-vigilant Praetorians. Snoke's force abilities are strong, but his body is broken, his stride staggered, and his muscles weak. He relies instead on the combat prowess of his Crimson Protectors. 8 soldiers make up the Praetorian Guard. With their all-enveloping uniforms, their identities are completely concealed. The First Order aesthetic heavily favours symmetry, what is past is future, so there are actually 4 sets of pairs, with each pair brandishing the same weapons. Yes, and they were very visually impressive in The Last Jedi, and they were very good in action as well. But yes, it's good to know more information about them. I'm sure those other versions will be released in due course. Obviously, these 2 are out, and I think it's Amazon has another version of the helmet, and that might be the last version. So I don't know what the other helmet will be like. I guess we shall find out in due course. But for now, that is just a more in-depth look at the Praetorian Guards. Please subscribe to my channel if you enjoyed this content. Leave me a comment suggestion for a topic you'd like to see discussed, or like the video.